We need to discuss some people in our lives. Met this lady, amesumbuliwa yake yote. Have you ever had someone who amekufungulia roho mpaka unakaa chini unashangaa? Toxic relatives. Relatives who even form WhatsApp groups to discuss you. Relatives who think your money is theirs. Wamekushinda. What do you do? What do you do?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Your relatives are yours forever, for keeps.
Yes, they're related to you, but then
You get to kusahau my relative.
si kusahau.
Kuwa ignore.
They are relatives who believe they've got a right to your money.
Kuwa block. Do you know how some of those relatives have helped you?
How?
To realize walikuchangia mpaka ukaenda walikuchangia umeenda Nairobi umetusahau.
So let me ask you a question.
It's all right.
So you, when you're doing your budget, you must do it for your cousins and your uncles and your brothers and your sisters.
It's good to think about them also.
This woman has been driven to almost financial ruin by her sisters.
They are her sisters. Why can't she help them?
How can you have sisters and brothers who don't wish you well?
Do you know they are going nowhere? First of all, you andike mali.
Me, I can ignore you.
Ow.
Me.
Aye. Where?
Me. Ebuji jaribu.
Things called
Jaribu
curses.
kunibeba ovyo ovyo.
There are things called curses. Even you need to
What
know.
curses?
Don't isolate your relatives, your sisters, your cousins. You know. And we were with you from the word go.
Do you have
We
relatives who feel entitled to what you have? How can sisters gang up against one of them? They even form WhatsApp groups to discuss you.
Because of how you've changed.
Are you supposed to stay the same in life?
You don't forget your people, surely, Minor, surely.
So let me ask you, it's your duty to send money to your relatives.
Yes, na wakikuja kwako Livingstone, wacha wakae kidogo.
Wakae wapi?
Kwako kidogo. Remember where you started. Remember.
I want to know if you've got toxic relatives and how you deal with them. Because this woman, she just does not know what to do anymore.
Avumilie na apambane na hiyo hali.
And these are blood sisters.
Yes. She should stop ignoring them, first of all. And assuming them and blocking them. Aache hiyo. Kabisa.
If your relatives come to your place unannounced, and you're married, by the way, you've got a family of your own, and they just rock up, and then they stay.
You welcome them.
You can welcome them for an hour.
1 hour. Are you chasing us?
I want to know, how do you deal with toxic relatives, and especially when they are close family members, brothers, sisters? Huyu mama ameshindwa by her sisters completely.
Sasa ataenda wapi and she belongs to her family?
Ebu, give me a call, 0711-046-105. Do you have relatives who make your life absolute hell on earth? How do you deal with them? Drop me a voice note if you've got one of those, 0703-346-105. Hit me up on my fan page on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Charles, you're saying families are behind the downfall of most of us, which is so unfortunate. Aunts, brothers, sisters, name them. Where do you draw the line? Because me, I can block you. And I can pass you on the street like you don't exist.
And I'm your brother.
Yes.
Right? Maina.
When you think you're living off me?
Hii Amerika ilikufunza nini?
No.
Wazungu zawana hiyo kitu. Mzungu hakuna kusaidia. You don't help your brother and your sister.
You know you can help. You help. But it gets to a point where it's too much.
Too much how?
Do you suffer financially because of your relatives?
But who do they go to now?
Look at me. Does this look like the face of someone who cares? 0711046105. Do you have toxic relas? How do you deal with them? And they are your blood. Ebu, let's talk about toxic relas. How much time should you give your relas? How much of your life? How much of your income? Met a lady who says, I'm on the brink of financial ruin. These are brothers and sisters, a lot of them with families, depending on you. Martin Karubi, good morning, saying the only person who's got the right to my money is my mom, because she always wishes the best for me. Kwanza, male firstborns are so toxic. Preach, you're saying I've got a cousin. She's got this habit of asking for money. One day I told her, Sina, she told my sister she had given me 1 year to get sacked, and I will know her tongue is that of a witch. Guy, what do you mean? James Onginja saying, everyone for himself and God for us all. They shouldn't use that as an excuse to be a nuisance. So how do you deal with them? If you don't give them money, they get annoyed and they tell other family members. What do you do? Young Professor Hamo, a very good morning to you, saying the best medicine to notorious relas is just drawing limits to them. And if they go beyond those limits, then just keep off. But you see, they tell everyone else in the family. Suddenly you become the enemy. Then what do you do? Where do you draw the line? You can't bankroll your entire family, no matter how well-meaning you are. You can't explain someone already married with children depending on you. How? No, you. Mothers are different. They give you life. Give them whatever they want. Oh yes, aidiangi watu. Kingangi is saying they are yours.
Forever.
Do you send your relatives money?
Yes. Kwani wekaku kwa WhatsApp group wewe? Ama unajitoa?
Me? If you put me in a group without asking me, utajua hujui.
Sawa.
I'm not going to be like people who they come out of the group at midnight. I come out at midday.
Nani ya family?
What are we discussing? The only WhatsApp group I am in is me, my brother, my sister, my mother, and my other mother. That is it.
Kuna uncle mgonjo.
Uncle, so what? Nidoko gia.
So you're not part of the family?
Hello.
Maina, good morning.
Morning to you.
Uko namna gani?
Niko poa kabisa.
Salimia Kingangi hapo.
Salimika.
My friend.
Yes.
Toxic people.
Yes.
It exists and they are there.
Yeah.
My friend, watu wengi wa familia wanakurudisha nyuma.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, we are not saying that you're not supposed to help.
Yeah.
Helping is part of life.
Yes.
But they go to a point whereby someone is now demanding.
That's the thing.
They're demanding to a point now, if you don't give now, that is an enmity.
Yes.
Mnakutana mtu anasema ukimwita zake hawezi kukusaidia. Now it is a war now. It is a quarrel.
Yes.
Unakuta the whole of the family now they are against you.
Yes.
They don't feel like you have priorities. Wewe una mambo yako, yao is their priorities. That is what you're talking about.
Exactly.
To a point, you know, hata kwa familia, you don't want to go because you know automatically the discussion is all about so and so has money. Who says that because I have money it's for you? It's my money and my kids and my wife and the rest.
Exactly.
But not our family. I think that is what you're trying to say. Kusaidia tunasaidia, but you don't want this demand.
Yes.
That's the key point. Demand. I know what you're talking about. Mimi meniguza. I know what you're saying.
So how do you deal with them?
Maina, the point is very simple. I ignore your cause.
Yeah.
If you want to keep me that, kwanza be a WhatsApp. When unapata kitu you're putting me in the WhatsApp, you have to request me first. Ukiniweka mimi natoka.
Yes.
You let me. That is the point.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, Maina.
How much do you spend on your family per month? Your family members?
Let me tell you this point.
Yeah.
It go to a point up to 20,000 in a month.
20,000.
The reason is this,
Yeah.
Up to 20,000, eh?
Yeah.
Because once you do, leave alone now my mother.
Yeah.
My mom is a different case.
Totally
That's how my
different.
mom can talk.
Yes.
Yes, totally different.
Yeah.
Maina, ukipea one of your brother this, anapigia yule mwingine, do you know this person as this? Ikitoka hapo naona inaenda kwa your cousin, maybe a daughter to your mom's sister, eh?
Yeah.
Or your auntie in other words, eh?
Yeah.
Na yeye anakupigia iko hivi because I know so and so has money na kona pesa mingi. So I think are you trying to get my point?
Yes, I can get your point.
It is a point whereby ukisaidia huyu mwingine anapigia huyu simu. Ukipigia, and I know when you have money.
Yeah.
Lakini wewe wacha upata shida. So Maina,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Thank you very much.
It is a problem. Have a good day, bro.
Do you feel that, gentlemen? Seriously? What's your story? I want to hear from you. We're talking about toxic relatives. I do not know how grown people cannot fend for themselves just because you're there. That is a problem a lot of Kenyan families are facing. Hiyo kitu inaitwa generational debt. The reason why Africans don't do well is because you find one person financing an entire clan. Now, if you're a billionaire, knock yourself out. It's okay. But when you're also struggling to make your ends meet and everyone's looking up at you and they take offense when you do not provide financial support, there is a problem. Victoria Irene, good morning. He's saying some of them think we're living large. Na mapesa yetu, you wake up early. Yeye akiwa tu kwa kitanda, jo kitaka pesa anaitisha na anapewa. And that's the problem. Tunawapea. So what do you do? Shiku Mwangi is saying, as for giving you curses, behaving like they've been sent by ancestors, maybe you can't nag me with your problems. It's you wake up and work like I do. The crazy thing is they actually take offense. It's madness. Calvin Mwangi is saying, how some of my relatives ask money from me, you can think I owe them. They demand it. Ati nimesotea huku oche, leta kitu kidogo. Dr. Muturi Wilson, good morning, is saying, marriage is for two. No third party should be involved. I don't understand why relatives tend to interfere and controlling. As if one was married to them to make decisions where were it not needed. And by the way, I think tomorrow we need to discuss when your wife is involved in this fight between you and your relatives and she can see where ukinyonya nyonyo hapo. How do you prioritize? Prince Vince, good morning. You're saying help them once, Aki, you'll regret. Dr. Sinjeroge is saying every end month you must get calls. Hii kuniboa yangu yote, I am not going to stand for it. So what do you do? It's a problem, evidently. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Morning.
How are you, Maina?
I'm fine, thank you.
Salimia Kingangi.
Amesalimika.
Sasa mimi bwana kwa huu mjadala. Ningeomba nichangie.
Karibu.
Bwana mimi kuna wakati nilikuwa sina kazi, sina hela.
Yeah.
Sasa wakati wakifanya decision zao ama mtu amedecide afe, unapatiwa fare hata ubakishi hata shilingi. Nenda ukaturepresent.
Guy.
Now when I got a good job and I was earning a 6-figure salary.
Yeah.
Unapata sasa naenda kwa mazishi na mke wangu na watoto.
Yeah.
Watu wametandika magodoro utafikiri ni marefugee wanaishi kwenye chumba kimoja. Mimi nasema hapana, nitalala kwenye hoteli because I can afford it.
Yes.
Kwenye mchango unatoa kitu kama 5,000, watu wanaanza kunungunika. Hapana, huyu ni mtu wa kutoa 100,000.
Haya.
Mimi nikasema hewa, mtajua hamjui. Sasa nasema hebu kwanza nipatie 5,000, nitaongeza iko 10. Napunguza itakuwa 1,000. Na hata sitagoja kusikwe, let the dead bury the dead. Mimi naishia. I learned the hard way because I call it black tax.
Yeah.
Obligations to family are solely what I feel them to be. My family comes first, my wife, my kids.
Yeah.
Hao wengine wote ni kulingana na vile uwezo ambao nitakaouweza mimi.
Yes.
But for somebody to come and dictate, bwana ulikataa kumlipia school fees. Na wewe mtoto unampeleka shule bwana ya kulipa malaki kwa mwezi. Si umpeleke government school.
Nani bure?
Yeah, because education is education. It's how as a parent unampatia mtoto wako motisha ya kusoma.
Yes.
Sasa wewe unakuja na mbele utakafanya harambee, aende university. Mtoto ameitwa Nairobi University, wewe atakaenda Alabama. Una hata tikiti ya ndege. Unakuja kusumbua Kenya mwaka wa pili unasema amekosa chakula huko Alabama. Nitakuja na bandari mbili za unga. Nikasema hatumeni DHL apatekewa unga huyu. Atapika sima semester 2. Yeah, they thought it's a joke, but you see, it comes to a point when you entertain it too much, your own family breaks down.
Yes.
And it's really, really, really sad, because as a man, I believe I have to defend my wife. Kwa sababu anasema, mke wake labda ndio alimkoroga, alimfunga macho. No, she is my wife, watoto ni wangu.
Amen.
Wewe angalia kwako mahali ambao nitaweza kukufikia, nitakupatia hela ambao mimi mwenyewe nataka.
Amen.
Yeah, because to me, adile story ya kuingiza kwenye group, no problem. Nitatuma M-Pesa ya shilingi 50. Si madharau lakini uwezo wangu. Yeah. Maana sasa familia, it's like somebody has expectations and anticipations. They don't even communicate to you.
Amen.
Wakati mtu anapata tatizo, anapata hakwambii, yeye anakuambia wakati sasa kumewaka moto. Ambia okay, no problem. Let's live the way you want. But it won't make me lose sleep.
Okay.
Because family is that. So mimi nasema bwana watu I warn everyone, put your family first, your wife, your kids and yourself. Come first. Family is the most toxic relationship that you'll ever know.
Amen.
People have to be very, very careful. And with that, lazima watu wataheshimiana.
Okay.
Keep up the good job, bro.
Have a great day. Thank you very much, Asante. Generational debt. And that is what is dragging Africans down. Relatives believing that it's your job to take care of them. You've got grown people who don't work, and they keep having kids and they call you to pay for their maternity. Kaiwe na goma. Unaenda huko na jienjoy alafu unaletea bill.
Sasa unataka
No. This is what is finishing Africans. Generational debt. Utaendelea lini?
We have to
Kimodo kigima miaka 40. Na anaendelea kuzaa na ana pesa.
Sasa kama haziko
tufanya. Able talk to me. Close our discussion. Toxic relatives. It's incredible what people go through. And I've given it a name, generational debt. That's what brings people down. Encouraging that laziness in the family. You'll never get anywhere. Gatetu Anduati Kimudogia Sidu, good morning. Saying people have become too dependent and they believe you must help them. Every time mimi natokea mtaani, hubeba like 2K ya kununulia jeshi chai because I was vying for MCA Mugoiri na nilianguka. Kia kwanza Gatetu unasimama wewe utamalizwa wewe. A very good morning to you. Martin Wajogi, you're saying, ati they take offense. Mimi siyo Red Cross. They can go hug a transformer. Mimi siwezi saidia lazy bones. Free meals are only found in jails and cells. My God. Which is very true, by the way. I'm got an anonymous message here saying, please don't mention my name. Toxic relas are real. They are worse than the devil himself. You pay for their school fees, buy them clothes, you feed them, you secure them jobs, you sacrifice everything, you pay for their NHIF, lakini hiyo ni shida yako. They will still afford to hate you kama choza kanjo. Kai. You've got to learn how to draw the line. And if there are people I pity so much, it's wives. Because you guys see hell with a capital H. Have the final word. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sasa these family members.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not kwa kina bwana.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're terrible.
Is your husband going through the same thing?
Yeah.
What happens?
My husband, ako na sisters wake, wameolewa, my brothers wameoa. Lakini unapata, bro, sina simu. sisters wanapiga aki niko mgonjwa. People are in ushago wanataka wafanyie kila kitu. Sisi tuko Nairobi tunataka na maisha yetu tujifikisha mahali tunajifikisha.
Yeah.
Lakini these family members what? Mtu huwezi umemaliza form 4 huwezi jistruggle ufanye kitu jimbie simu. Lakini sina yani this ni kama sisi ni millionaires. They can say ni kama tuko tuna pesa. I don't know. I really don't know. Lakini these family members, whoever listens to me now,
yeah,
hata sijui niseme aje. Last month, they came, walikuja home, Roresho.
Yeah.
Kutuma kila kitu, mpaka fare ya wao kutoka makwao. Hakuna mtu eti kusupported bro. Tunaenda hiyo kwa kina bibi kuangalia ama kujionyesha. Hakuna mtu alitoa kitu kutoka makwao. Fare, mtu anataka atumie fare. Usipomtumia no one will come, utaenda peke yako. So lazima waende, warudi, ni wewe unajitragulia.
Na wapatiwe pocket money wakirudi.
Yeah, exactly. Ndio atasema, "Hey, tulienda hata hakuna kitu walitupatia na tulimsaidia and there's nothing hawaja kusaidia." Wakapewa pesa za shopping, mwende mfanye juwezi enda kwa kina bibi hivyo ati ni soda peke yake. What they did, walifanya shopping ya 1000. Pesa zingine 10,000 walikula.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these family members. Mtu tu angehama aende mbali. That could be the best thing. Aende tu hata azime simu abadilishe namba. Those people utakuwa maskini juu yao. Hakuna mahali utafika. Nowhere. Juu umwastragolia haya ndio haujapita hata mwezi moja washaanza niko mgonjwa sina kitu na wako na vitu. Why don't you sell your maize kidogo ujitibu? Why? Sina kitu. No, mimi tu brother yako amestruggle jamani.
Okay.
Thank you, Maina.
Thank you very much. Can you feel the pain in her voice? And tomorrow we're going to be talking about wives and how you deal with the excesses of your husband's relatives. Because it's a problem.
So unataka kuwasha moto na tu.
Hapana, siwashi moto yote. You've got to keep your relatives at bay. Those are wolves. You know who you. You cannot watch your husband dying of financial stress.
Now your family members unawaita whoops. Sasa. Hiyo ni kuharibika inakaa aje?